Okay, we are rolling. All right. I'm back, gang. Sorry about that last blip in the video. There was my camera was full of memory and it literally just cut the video off and just died on me. So, kind of was awkward there. My phone ended up giving up the ghost. I actually took that last video a few weeks back. Just got a new phone, got a new tripod, and hopefully I'm going to make this whole process of doing videos simpler, better, and just more effective all around. So I was just describing my paradigm shift, and I ended the video by saying, if you want something done right, traditionally you do it yourself. And I don't agree with that anymore. If you want something done right, you're going to do it with others. So put down here, people focus, not material focus. And I think even to this day, it amazes me in the 21st century, as much knowledge, as information as we have, and as we know about the actual value of things, a material focus is predominant in the world today, and I think it's just because of convenience. So, my goal with the YouTube channel, when I talk about this paradigm shift to where instead of wanting to be on my own, do my own thing, and be kind of an island, so to speak, is I want to be able to do things with others and share with others. Now, reality is, I may be on my own building a farm somewhere. I don't know, context, etc., different decisions. So, if I have a YouTube channel, well, that will never be the same thing as face-to-face interactions. It is a close second because I can still impart enthusiasm through video. I can still impart ideas. I can still encourage. And all those things are a lot of the reasons we like to do things with others. And it's a hard thing for me to come to because historically, social media to me always is and always will never, it's always going to be a second best to the real thing. I don't think there's anything that can replace the power of face-to-face interactions. I don't think FaceTime, Skype, I think they're all great tools, but the face-to-face interaction of people talking together, working together as a team, being in the same room, you cannot replace it. But in the world we live in the 21st century, I've had to make not only a paradigm shift from working by myself to learning to be a team player with others, but also a shift in how I view technology. Just because technology is not the best doesn't mean that it's the worst or that you shouldn't use it. In the modern 21st century, we can create a video and somebody can watch it thousands of miles away. And that's just the world we live in. And it may seem, I could be Neanderthal, well, not Neanderthal, but I could be old-fashioned and stickler and say I'm only going to work in my community around me, and that would not be right. That would be missing out on opportunities to be a blessing to others. And so in my mind, I can do things on my own now because that's just the context of what I'm doing. I can still share those things with others. I can still make people a part of my life or be a part of other people's lives and hopefully be an encouragement to them. And so hopefully that pretty much makes sense. The paradigm shift that I've made from a material focus and a technical focus to a people focus, and from a old-fashioned strictly focused to being willing to work with the technology and the reality of the world we live in today. And then, of course, the title question for the original video I created is, why YouTube? Why am I going with YouTube? And a close corollary question to that is, why did I choose YouTube as the avenue for expressing my ideas, for sharing with others? You know, I could have gone with Instagram, I could have gone with Facebook, and there's a few reasons for that. I've emphasized the power of face-to-face interactions. Well, I've concluded from what I've seen of Instagram over the years, what I've seen of Facebook over the years, and a lot of the other venues out there, the reason I personally find YouTube the most enjoyable. That's reason number one. I don't generally go on Instagram or Facebook unless it's like a school project and I just want to research a farm or learn about it. I don't really enjoy it that much. YouTube, on the other hand, I can sit eating breakfast and watch a 10-minute video, and I actually find it entertaining, or at least interesting to watch. So I've concluded that if I would really enjoy it, I should use it. If I don't really find it powerful, my heart won't be in it. And so that's the first reason why I chose YouTube over Instagram or over Facebook. And then, I think the reality of it all is that even though YouTube is not face-to-face interactions, it's the closest thing out there to FaceTime, other than FaceTiming someone and actually having a conversation with them. Whereas on Instagram or Facebook, you take a picture and you can write out a bunch of texts, and it's almost too easy to create an advertisement or whatever on Instagram, and it's not nearly as genuine. I think the genuine element goes out because if you misspell words or mistype, you can do spelling checks, you can rewrite your words 10 or 15 different times. And so Instagram and Facebook lack the genuine feel of YouTube. There's a verse in the Bible that says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. And so with YouTube, I love the way Greg Judy puts it. You just have to speak from your heart. You don't, it's not about having the best assortment of words that you've woven together. And that's great. I think the people that do Instagram and Facebook, I'm not knocking them. I think they're doing great things out there, and that's wonderful. But for me, YouTube feels way more genuine, and it's just a better way to relate to people. And I think, let me just check and see. Yeah, you can see in the, and of course over here, try not to get too, some of the questions just in these first few videos, we've kind of asked ourselves, answering the whys, why YouTube, establish the farming identity content. I'm messing up the video. Why YouTube? Why the Thinker Farmer? Why YouTube over Instagram? We'll probably ask. Well, I should have just left that down. We'll probably look at why would I ask the why question specifically over something else in a later video. But anyway, I think that pretty much covers most of the basic thinking behind starting a YouTube channel, and hopefully it's been helpful, and hopefully you'll consider some of this stuff when you start your YouTube channel. Anyway, with that, blessings for the journey, gang, and over and out.